Hi, I'm Vince Molinari, and welcome to FinTech TV. We're broadcasting from the OurCrowd Global Summit in the beautiful Jerusalem, Israel. I'd like to welcome to the show the founders of JumpCloud, co-founder and CEO Rajat Bhargava, and CTO and co-founder Greg Keller. Welcome to the show, guys.
Happy to be here.
Well, so much to talk about. Raj, you've got this history of founding exits, I think a half a dozen or so, a great Amazon best-selling, The Startup Playbook, which I have to read myself, get a little hints. But what culminated in the founding of JumpCloud?
Yeah, so we felt that connecting people to their IT resources was an important problem to solve. So you have lots of passwords.
Far too many.
Far too many. And that creates security risk, it creates inefficiency. So we wanted to make it really easy for you to connect to everything that you need to connect to at work.
Greg, if I could turn over to you as the CTO, how do you make it simple and easier for folks like myself? And particularly, I think I understand, is a big focus on small, medium-sized enterprises and making their solutions easier?
So I think IT has this stigma that it's always filled with friction. From the first lines of code, we were thinking about the employee experience over and over again. What do we need to do to make their lives simple? And when they are treated to a beautiful experience, the IT people, no problems. They don't get yelled at. So that was sort of the beginning thesis.
And Vince, I think, small to medium enterprises are the engine for worldwide growth. So, from our perspective, it's an amazing market. They're always now at the front end of the spectrum. So, it used to be enterprises were the first people to adopt new technology. That's completely changed. It's small to medium enterprises all around the world. In fact, if you think about here, we're in Israel. Israel is one of the fastest growing cyber communities in the world. So there's a lot of opportunity in the small and medium enterprise sector.
Well, Raj, I love that you bring that forward as an entrepreneur myself and having multiple companies over the years. People begin to forget, in many instances, the engine of growth is the job creators as the SMEs, and this transition to bringing forward the SMEs as the beacon of growth, I think is an amazing focus. And I guess likely why that's reflected in your valuation of the last funding round, I heard, over $2.5 billion.
Yeah, absolutely. I think people don't realize how big of an opportunity small to medium enterprises are out there. They are looking for opportunity to build better businesses, grow their businesses, be more efficient, more profitable. Well, IT is at the core of that now. So all around the world, organizations are becoming more digitized, they're moving to the cloud, and they're using that as a way to be more profitable, grow their businesses.
Well, maybe a question for both of you as we talk about globalization, the ability of technology, efficiency and ease. Here we are at the OurCrowd Summit, hotbed of technology innovation across Israel, and really that ability to globalize and really leverage the scale of technology and from a cost structure, much easier today.
Yeah, absolutely. And one of the most important things is the world's global now. It's employees are everywhere, right? We have a company where we have employees in 15 different countries around the world. So everybody's hiring people from all different parts of the world. Well, how do you get them productive? How do you get them to the IT resources that they need to go do their jobs, whether that's email, applications, servers, whatever it might be, data. So we connect those people to all those resources, regardless of where they're located. They could be right next door to you, or they could be across the world, and we're still providing them secure, frictionless access to whatever they need.
And I guess, Greg, in a world of post-COVID, one thing we certainly adopted very rapidly out of necessity is remote and the connectivity and really building culture, particularly globally in organizations remotely. How does that work for you as the CTO?
Well, it's an interesting question. We had to, as we say, drink our own champagne. Pre-COVID, we had beautiful offices. Post-COVID and during it, we went where the talent was, which was around the globe. We had to figure out and invent new ways through our platform to distribute material, i.e. in a brand new employee's laptop, for example, and make that efficient, because what we were designing for our customers, we had to do ourselves, sort of a self-fulfilling philosophy. And we know that now the new office is anywhere the human, the worker, and their device are. That is it. Could be their home, could be Starbucks, it could be a brick and mortar office. So creating a mechanism by which it is hyper secure and that the employee feels that they can connect without any friction, that was key.
I love that, the new office. Maybe that has to be the new sitcom coming up. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Raj, as we close out, maybe give me a little outlook of what you see for JumpCloud in 2023 and maybe beyond.
Yeah, absolutely. So, the business is growing very fast. We've been super fortunate that the product and platform that we built is being received by, people all around the world. We're selling into 160 countries now. We have employees in 15 countries, as I said. So, we're just looking to continue to grow the business really quickly over the next few years.
Well, again, as an entrepreneur, appreciating those that back you. Maybe just a quick shout out. I know OurCrowd is
OurCrowd's an investor, Sapphire's an investor, General Atlantic, Sands Capital, Whale Rock. We have some great corporate investors, CrowdStrike and Atlassian. So we've been very fortunate that the company's well funded and has an amazing customer base.
Well deserved, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Thanks
for joining today.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.